What is up, everybody? And so let's get right into it. I'm going to be reviewing all the stuff that happened around pop and rap music in January of 2017. I'm not going to get too much into drama thing, not this month, because this is the first time I'm doing it. I'm just trying to test this out, see where this is going to go. So let's just hit some big highlights. First off, Beyonce's having twins. Of course, if you don't know that, then you've been closeted for I don't know how long. Big Sean dropped an album. It's called I Decided, and it is really, really good. My favorite song on it is No Favors, where Eminem calls out Donald Trump. Even though I don't really care for the Eminem verse too much on that song, but I really love the Big Sean verse on No Favors. There's several other good songs of the album, like Bounce Back and I Decided, and a couple other, is it Same Time, Part 1? Those songs are really good on the album. I really do like his album, I Decided. And so, now to wrap this up, not to wrap it up, but I'm going to be discussing some of the songs that charted into the top 40, just so that when it comes to the end of the year, you guys aren't just like, where's the list? You didn't talk about any of these good enough. I'm going to go into a little bit of a detailed discussion, more so later if need be, or if you want in the comments below. So, January. I'm just trying to get this at least close. I think the cutoff was 6 weeks. So yeah, Ed Sheeran released new music. Castle on the Hill and Shape of You. Castle on the Hill is a beautiful song. I really do like it, but it honestly isn't that catchy, and it doesn't show Ed's vocals too much, but it has terrific lyrics. I do love Castle on the Hill. Shape of You, honestly, is the better song of the two, and I'm glad that it's gotten more popular. It even hit #1, and I think it just dropped to #2 because of Bad and Bougie. But I do like Shape of You better. I like what I saw someone in the comment section of that video said. They said that Ed Sheeran is able to make a song about trying to sleep with a girl, and he makes it where he's not offending the girl at all. Like, you still want to have sex with Ed Sheeran if you listen to the song. There's a wasp in my room that I'm really scared of right now. Anyways, so yeah, Ed Sheeran's new music, if you have not already, which this was released like January 3rd or 2nd or something, which means you should have seen it by now, but if you haven't, go check out his new stuff. It is really good, and he even dropped the videos for those two songs. At least I know Castle on the Hill, and I'm pretty sure he did Shape of You that I haven't seen. Oh, speaking of dropping music, I forgot about this one. 21 Pilots dropped Heavy Dirty Soul video. It's better than most 21 Pilots songs. I don't really have too much of a problem with their voice in this song, which is a problem that I have with a lot of 21 Pilots songs. So yeah, go check that out if you want. I realized this was December 2016, but One OK Rock dropped an album. Or they didn't drop an album, they dropped a single with 5 Seconds of Summer. That's the only reason why I'm talking about it on here, otherwise I'd keep my pop punk thing to myself. But 5 Sauce is on this, it's called Take What You Want. I'm pretty sure that was in December, but whatever, it's a really good song and I'd go check it out if I were you. Back to the songs that were charting. Kyle released a song called I Spy, featuring Lil Yachty. Man, I had never really heard of Kyle before. I'd heard him one place else, and I don't remember what it's from, and I don't remember the song name, and I don't remember if I liked it or hated it. Well, I didn't really hate it, I didn't really like it, or I would have remembered it, but he released a new song called I Spy with Lil Yachty. It's really good. It's super catchy. Like, remember when I said I Just Want to Come Back was really catchy by P&B Rock last year? Yeah, forget that. Like, I Spy trumps that. Big time. But, man, are the lyrics not overwhelming. Now, they do have some really good lyrics in there. Kyle in his interview said that he wasn't trying to call out anybody. Like, people were like, hey, did you call it Drake? Because the lyric in the song is like, oh, that's a real hot album, homie. I wonder who wrote it. Oh, shit. Honestly, I feel like that was a call out to Drake. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. I don't really know Kyle's intention, but he's claiming that it wasn't a call out of anybody. But I'm still going to think of it as one. They do have good lyrics in here, but then they have really dumb lyrics. There's this one lyric in here that's just like, I got a picture with Oprah, but I ain't ever posted. Like, why the fuck didn't you post it? If you have a picture with Oprah, you might as well post it. Why are you talking about it if you didn't post it? Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. Then Lil Yachty's verse, and Lil Yachty, you guys know how much I hate Lil Yachty. This is probably his best performance yet. And I'm not saying that it's good. It's not horrible. It's just bad. It's like in the next song that I'm going to talk about, Lil Uzi Vert on Bad and Bougie. But it's bad. But he starts out not rhyming, and that's my big problem with it. Like, he says, I forgot what the first line of the second verse was, but then it's just like, and then he mentions his balls and his nutsack, and it doesn't rhyme with the first one. And when Kyle sets up this A-B rhyme scheme, and then he's just coming in here like A, B, C, A, B, D, D, he does a weird-ass rhyme scheme that doesn't match the first one. So, I Spy overall is a good song, in my opinion, and if you look over the lyrics, it's going to be easily very good. If you take into account the lyrics, it's just a song that you kind of have to think about. And then we got Migos. Migos, I don't know. I actually don't know how to pronounce their name. But they released, Bad and Bougie was released in like November, I think. And it's not going to be on my end of the year list, but I might as well talk about it since I have just recently heard it, and since it just hit #1 on the charts. So yeah, let's talk about it. Migos, whatever, they do okay on the song, they really do. I don't really care for it, I don't hate it, I don't like it. I don't like the reason that it got viral was because people were posting, like, the first two lines on Twitter is like, crockpot, hot top, something like that. I don't remember it too well because I've only heard it a couple times. I haven't heard it as much as I've heard Castle on the Hill, Heavy Dirty Soul, Shape of You, I Spy. I haven't heard it as many times as that, but I don't know. It's an okay song overall. And then Migos also dropped a T-shirt. Again, I've only heard it like twice. In fact, I heard it like 2 days ago and then yesterday. Yeah, not good. Isn't god-awful, I guess, but it's not memorable, it's not catchy, it's not funny, it's not good, it doesn't sound good. Now, back to Bad and Bougie, I forgot to talk about this. Lil Uzi Vert is on it, and this is actually the first time that I've really heard Lil Uzi Vert. Like, I've heard him once or twice before, just on for a couple lines on a song, and then I turned it off because I hated it so much. This is the first time I actually had to sit through a whole Lil Uzi verse, and my god was it terrible. The Rap Critic does a better job talking about it in his Bad and Bougie review that he released a couple days ago than I can, but man is it bad. He starts out by going like, wee wee wee, and then like he says some complete and utter nonsense. So yeah, don't really like those songs. And then finally, Paris by the Chainsmokers was dropped. I don't really have too much to say about this. I hate the Chainsmokers because they're, like, if you read their profile and what they do and what they say in interviews, they're just like, who cares if our music's good? As long as we get girls and make money, who gives a shit? And I'm like, hey, I give a shit. I think all these other critics give a shit. I think all your fans give a shit. Because they don't give a shit about their fans either. But they released Paris. It's better than Closer. I don't know, like, it has some weird rhymes, like rhyming Paris with parents. It's a little bit cheap, in my opinion. I really think it is cheap. But, I don't know. It's a bit catchier. I honestly kind of like the Paris and Parrots line, but I know my friend Remy doesn't. And I know several other people who don't like this song. And opinions are opinions. Don't take what I say into account and just be like, oh yeah, this is what I believe because the Disney nerd said so. Just have your own opinion on it. I'd listen to all of these songs if I were you. If you want to be bored or if you just like Migos' normal songs, which I don't, check out T-Shirt, check out Bad and Bougie. If you love Ed Sheeran, which honestly who doesn't, go check out his new stuff if you haven't already. If you're into 21 Pilots, go check out Heavy Dirty Soul. The video dropped, I believe it was yesterday at the time I'm recording this. In fact, I know it was yesterday because I watched a bunch of reactions on it. And then if you like the Chainsmokers for some reason, go check them out, I guess. And, yeah, that's basically all the news that I got. Go check out the new Big Sean album, I decided. There's other people that I missed. I didn't plan this. I didn't write anything out. This is all coming from the top of my head. I was just like, you know, I barely researched anything. I just did what I remember happened from the month. And I didn't talk about any drama. So if I missed something, comment down below what I missed. I was only talking about songs that reached the top 40. Those are the only songs that I was mentioning on this list. So if you mention a song that didn't, like I saw one song, I forgot what it was now. I really cannot think of it, and I'm so upset that I can't think of it. But it hit 41, and then it dropped down just this past week. So yeah. But if there's an artist that I like, I'm going to talk about it. And if it's like a big artist, I'm going to talk about it. And next, for my February one that's coming out in March, I'm going to be talking about, you know, like, drama and stuff that will happen in the pop community. So, if you enjoyed it, if you just needed to catch up on the news, thank you guys for watching. If you liked it, make sure that you hit the like button, hit subscribe, and hit that notification bell, and hit me with a comment of what I should react or review next. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.